Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Rydell again, and this is the fun day. This is so exciting because now we get to be authors and illustrators. Now, today is the first day, and if you remember, always on the first day, we are authors first. We do the writing of our book first. So I'm going to tell you something. The cool thing about having this on a video is if you need more time, if I am moving too fast and you can't keep up with me to get your book written, you can always push pause. And then when you're ready, when the word is written or whatever you have done is written, you just hit play on the video and then you can come back and we can do the next step. So at any point in time today, if you need me or if you need more time, just push pause and then just push play when you're ready to join us. Now, here's what you're going to need today because today we are doing writing. We are authors today, which is so, so exciting. If you remember the last time I saw you, I said you needed a book and you needed a piece of paper. So any piece of paper that you have is just fine, just fine. And hopefully somebody helped you to fold it. If you don't have that yet, you're going to push pause in just a second when I tell you all the things that you need to get all your materials together. Okay, so you're going to need your book and you're going to need a pencil today. That's all you need because we're authors today. If you don't have those things, I want you to push pause, go get your materials, and then join us back when you're ready to hit play. Okay, so if you're still watching or if you're back, that means you're ready to write. Now, something that we are missing because we're not at school is our word wall or our heart word or high frequency words or sight words or whatever it is that you call it in your classroom. Because all of those things mean the same thing, but they just have different names. And we don't have that wall up to help us with writing. So we're going to create a little word bank today. And as we are writing our sentences, we're going to use this word bank when we come to words that we might not remember how to spell, but there are words that we have to know by heart. Now, if you remember, Mrs. likes to sing sometimes. To warn your parents now, I'm not a good singer, but I like to sing. All right. So let's think about some of the words we might need today. One of those words that we're going to need when we're writing is the word I. I. Think about it for a second. Put your thinking face on. If you know how to spell I, shout it out right now at the screen. I bet you I can hear you. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Yes, and if you remember, I like to sing this little song when I write I. The I stands alone. The I stands alone. It always is a capital letter because I stands alone. We are going to need the word I today. Okay. Another word we're going to need when we're writing is the word am. Eh, eh, am. So let's stretch those sounds out. Ready? Am. Eh, am. Think about it for a second. What the vowel says? Oh, I think it's, what did you say? It's A. Remember, I like to say vowels 3 times because they're so tricky. So say it with me. Are you ready? A says A. A says A. A says A. Am. What's the final sound you hear? What letter says Am? Oh, I think it's this one. Do, 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 do. Am. It's kind of a messy sorry, I'm writing to the side. Okay, the next word we're going to need is the word can. Can. What's that first sound we hear in can? Let's stretch it out. And can. What's that sound we hear? Oh, did you say C? That can be tricky. Sometimes k can be C or sometimes it can be K. But for this word in can, it's C. K, ah, 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 ah. A says ah. A says ah. A says ah. K, and what letter says It's N. Good. And then if you remember on the back of our book, we're going to need these words. The and because our book, we know it ends. Now, we don't have that fancy dancy poster that kind of helps us with what to remember in all the parts, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to give you some help with that today and make sure we have all the things we need. So if you remember, your homework last night was to think about what superhero you would want to be, what your name would be, and what your superpower would be. Okay, so let's start with our front cover. Now, this is where it's tricky. Remember, we want our book to open up like a regular book, and mine might look backwards too as you're watching this because it's on video. But you want to make sure that it's in this hand and then it opens like a regular book. And maybe if there's an adult or an older brother or sister by you, they can help you just make sure your book's in the right way. If not, it's okay. No worries. Okay. All right. So I thought we could call our book Superhero. That's a long word. The title of our book is going to be Superhero. I want you to think for a second. Superhero. What's the first sound, the initial sound you hear in superhero? I think that I hear, and I'm going to see if I can do this like this, friends, because I don't want to mess up. Oh, before we start writing, what's our song? We always start our letters at the top. We always start our letters at the top. When we write another letter, we get better, better, better if we always start our letters at the top. All right, superhero, it's our title. It's a long word, so try to write a little bit smaller than you normally would. But remember, if you run out of room, just go to the next line, okay? Superhero. Super. Ooh, capital S, because it's the first thing in a word. Now, I'm going to help you with the rest of the word, and then we'll stop before the final word. If I move too fast, remember you just hit pause, and then you come and hit play when you're ready, all right? So, soup. Ooh, I hear a P. And then what's that final sound? Super. Ooh, yes, you're right. It's an R. Super. All right. You ready to move on? If you needed more time, press pause and then join us when you're ready. I'm going to do a finger space because my next word is hero. Hero. Sound says hero. Check to see if you're right. Is that it? Good job. Here. Oh, it tells you what's at the end. So superhero is the name of our book. Okay, now think about it. What did we have to make sure we also had on the title page or the front cover? We are not doing pictures today. Pictures are going to be tomorrow. So just ignore the picture. But what did we always put at the bottom? Oh, look at that. I messed up our words. I'll have to make those a little bit darker. Did you say buy? You are right. B-Y spells buy. B-Y spells buy. B-Y spells buy. I'm going to put this down because you don't need to see me write Mrs. Riopel. But remember, now you have to have your name. And you're not going to write Mrs. Riopel because your name is not Mrs. Riopel. So while you're writing your name, I should have put my letters or my words at the other side. That's okay. We'll be flexible, right? All right. Because we need all these words. Okay, so let's look at our front cover. Are you ready? Our front cover, we have our title, we have the word buy, and we have our name. If you have that, give me a thumbs up. I see a lot of thumbs up. Good job. If not, press pause, and when you're ready, then you'll start and join us back then, and we'll do the inside cover. So we're actually going to have two sentences now because now you are kindergartners in April, and kindergartners in April can write two sentences. Believe it or not, they can. I know you aren't so sure about that, but I promise you can. So the first one is we want to tell everybody who we are as a superhero. So our sentence is going to be, I am, and then you're going to tell me your name. All right, are you ready? Let's clap that sentence to hear how many words we hear in that sentence. I am, because that's our superhero name. So how many words do we have to write right now? I am. I am. Oh, I hear two words. And you know what, boys and girls? Both of the words we need are in our word bank that we created. So there it is. Remember, we're going to write it right on the tippy top, right up here. Are you ready? Oh, and I get to sing my song again. So tell your parents to plug their ears because here we go. The I stands alone. The I stands alone. It always is a capital letter because I stands alone. All right, now let's make our next decision as a writer. Am. Am. Let's look at our list of word bank. Am. I hear that at the beginning. I'm going to put my book down while I'm writing, friends, and you can kind of make sure you do your two finger spaces, remember. So look what I'm doing, two finger spaces, and then I'm going to write a lowercase a and a lowercase m because it is I am. Now, I have thought long and hard about what is my superhero power right now being at home with my 4 kids. And I'll tell you, it's laundry. I have been doing laundry day in and day out. And every time I think it's done, I go back downstairs and there's more laundry to do. So I think if I were a superhero right now, I would be laundry lady. Do you think that's a silly word or silly superhero power? So you have all the sounds that you know and all the letters you know to write this word all by yourself. So try to stretch the sounds out. Even if you miss some sounds, that is a-okay. You just want to stretch out what your superhero name is going to be and get as many sounds down as you can. If you need to press pause while you are doing this, I want you to press pause and then join us back when you are ready. So I'm going to stretch out laundry lady. And I'm going to make it a capital L because it's a name. Laundry lady. And you know what special mark I'm going to use at the end of my sentence? I'm going to use an exclamation mark because I am telling the world that my special superhero name is I am Laundry Lady. So I want you to press pause while you write down your superhero name. And once it's down with a punctuation mark, I want you to push play and we're going to do our next sentence. Okay. All right, if you are back, that means that you have your superhero name written. So I am Laundry Lady, and now here's my next sentence. Now I have to tell everybody what my superhero power would be. So I can, I is what I need next. Remember our song? The I stands alone. The I stands alone. It always is a capital letter because I stands alone. And now we have, which word do we need? Can. There it is. Two finger space. C-A-N spells can. C-A-N spells can. C-A-N spells can. C-A-N spells can. I can. This is going to be silly for me. Now, this is where you're going to want to hit pause again because you might have to have a lot of things to write down. And remember, you're stretching out the sounds and you're doing the best you can. If you need help from an adult, you can. But at this point, you know all your letters and sounds. So you can get as many words down and take as much time as you need. So I want you to press pause and I want you to think about what would my superhero power be? So because I am Laundry Lady, I can get stains, because my kids love stains, out in one try. All right. Now, I don't think too many of you are doing laundry at home right now. So would you be a laundry lady? No, I want you to be very creative and think about what your superpower would be and what your superhero name would be. So my sentence says, I am Laundry Lady. I can get stains out in one try. Not very glamorous, is it? But it's the life of a mom. What are you going to do? All right, so let's look. Check yourself. Let's see if we have all these things. Did your sentences start with a capital letter? Do you have periods or exclamation marks at the end? Did you put finger spaces in all your sentences? Did you make sure you use your very, very best handwriting? If you can say yes to all of those things, that means that we are ready to move on. And so what is the last thing we have to do? We have to close our book and we have to put what words on the end? Remember? The end. You can say the or you can say the, but it's always spelled T-H-E. The end. That's the end of our book. So boys and girls, you just were authors again. You wrote your very own book. So I'm going to push stop in just a second. And when we come back tomorrow or the next time you watch this video, then we're going to work on being illustrators. Mr. Riopel just downstairs. If you hear some noises in the back, that's who that is. So I want you to take your time. I want you to do a really good job with this book, and I'll see you soon because the next time you see me, you're going to be illustrators. You're going to need crayons or markers or something. So make sure between now and the next time you see the next video, you have those things ready. Okay? See you soon. Bye.